Hi guys, quick update. Didn't think I did one on the weekend. Very busy weekend I've had. I'm going to have a sit down now. Very heavy weekend for me playing. I was out Friday night playing, and then Saturday I did nearly 14 hours of trumpet playing. And then Sunday morning rehearsing my band. Had a rest Sunday night, and then last night was rehearsing as well as doing my day job. Very quick update. I'm on my late again today. It's Tuesday, and it's happy birthday to my daughter. She's 17 today. Apple of my eye. Hopefully I'll see her today. I don't know yet because she's with her mum. I think there's some mum's taking her out and that. So she stops with me on a Wednesday, so that's not a problem. But yeah, she's 17 and doing really well at college, etc. Making both myself and her mother very proud, and her grandparents. Anyway, enough about the family. Polytunnel, as you can see, I'm slowly emptying it. I've still got lots of tomato plants to shift on to people who want to buy them for my charities. Some of them will be bin probably, but I've got some areas outside. I'm just going to plonk them up. Some of them are a little bit bent over because I haven't staked them and TLC'd them. As they're not necessarily ones I'm going to use. Mine are doing okay. I've got the clips, just got to collect the clips to clip them all onto the strings from up post office. I've got to do the side shoots, and I can just see over there, there's some big ones over there, side shoots. Second lot of peas, doing brilliant. They really could go out, actually. I might put them up the top end today before I get to work. It's a quarter to 12 at the moment. Grapevine is doing wonders. Some people say don't water them, but I'll give them a little splash of water. And I think, what's that that's eating that, or is it burning? I think it might be burning actually. I've got to string that up as well. If anybody's ever grown these before, can you give me some ideas? Because I've got some metal wire and I've got some wood. I can put some posts in there. The idea is to hang it off this, but I'd say about here, not right against here. So put another wire or something, I don't know. Any ideas, let me know please, because I really haven't got a Scooby-Doo. Never grown one in my life before. I've had to open both doors now. It's so hot in here. Although it's an overcast day today, it's still bloody hot. I've got more tomato plants here to pot on, in my mind. 41.4 it got up to, what is it now? It's 23.6 since I've opened the doors. That's a nice temperature. Some of my lettuces are coming on. I've killed my kale. I don't think that's got holes in the bottom. Thought it had. Some of the bits are coming on, but nothing really to write home about. A lot of rossap. I mean, that's died as well. Dill's doing okay. Radishes. Hopefully they'll be bulbing up. This is rocket. Been nibbled by something else as well, probably slugs. My spring onions, which have been in for an eternity, these clumps can go out actually. More strawberries, yeah, and they're actually getting ripe inside the polytunnel. Right, basil. I sowed more basil, new fresh packet, and they're coming through now. These are my Bellotti dwarf beans. They seem to be starting to come alive. More shallots there. As in down here, they'll have to go out soon. They're rooting now, don't want them to split whilst they're in there. So let's go and have a look outside. Strawberry beds are doing really well. I've just picked some strawberry, I'll show you in a minute. Some are going to the birds, but hey, they need to eat. Lavender, chives, look at that now. Sage has picked up big star now since I put it outside. That's really doing well now. Chive's gone to seed. I've just left it in there. It stops weeds growing in there, and I could probably eat some of it, but it might be a bit bitter, I don't know. But it'll be hacked back this year. It's done its job. Celery's gone to seed as well. But again, if that wasn't there, the weeds are just growing there. You can see the weeds growing again. But I'm going to obviously get them out and do a bit of more weeding. This bed's really low actually, I've noticed this. Really low. These onions I need to water, but these are the ones from seed that we had last year. They're not going to do anything. Some have, some haven't. That's foxglove, by the way, it's not comfrey. Rhubarb at the front's doing okay. I've watered these onions and shallots and garlic. Elephant garlic's alright. These are split, not really bulbing up a lot. I think I probably need to water them a bit more. So yes, my little fruit orchard. It's okay. I'm going to water these tonight. I'm coming back after work tonight. I'm going to water these in the evening so it doesn't just evaporate. Give them a good soak in. I've got to read up actually on what to feed, if I need to feed these with anything. So that's a apple and that's a cherry. And then as we walk round the back, there's more spuds. Sopor and Myra are doing okay. I put another row in here. Something's been digging everything up. By the looks of it, it's probably a fox. Thank you, Mr. Fox. But there are some more potatoes in there. Oops, sorry. Courgettes, that. And the one I replaced is doing brilliant. As you can see, there's the courgettes. So they'll be ready for picking by the weekend. This one, not quite ready. Those two that are inside the polytunnel, they're going to go out tonight. And I'm staggering them. Tomato plants to go to work. Here's the pickings of strawberries. This blooming thing is huge. I am seriously going to have to split this after this year, I think, but that's ready for more pickings. These start to produce flowers now. I've given them a good soaking just. Raw beans. Can't see any that are on there, but I'm just making sure they haven't got the dreaded black fly. They haven't. But they've stood up now. I don't even bother with the string, and the string's split, it broke anyway by the looks of it. Oh no, it's not, it's still on there. Runner beans flowering off at the sticks. Yellow, that one's a bit yellow. I might have to feed it or put another seed in its station. That one's a bit pathetic. The rest of them seem to be doing okay. Sweet corn looks absolutely great. It's really, really thick, thickening up now, and it's quite solid. These are the famous butternut squashes, starting to do their thing, or their thang. And these are French climbing beans, Blue Lake. Again, I think I'm going to have to feed these because they're looking a bit yellow. I've got some feed now. I haven't got enough sticks to the rest of it yet. And I've got a load of more in the polytunnel. I've got a load more runner beans. So I was going to put some, don't know where to put the dwarf beans in here, because this is Bean Alley. That's what I call this, is Bean Alley, Bean and Pea Alley. I couldn't grow anything else in here, simply for the fact that when these butternut squash get going, they cover, if any of you have watched me previously, they completely cover this area all the way around and all the way up to the watering butt there. So if it was plants I had to keep sort of going to, and because I've got the path that side, I can actually pick the beans from that side as well. So I don't really want to bend over too much, so the dwarf beans might be not a very good idea. I'll put them at the end, I suppose. But anyway, the rest of the plant is doing what it's doing. Wonky donkey shed is still wonky donkey, but it's still up. I think that's it really. Potatoes in buckets. Didn't show you potatoes in buckets. Potatoes in buckets doing really well. There you go. Potato in the ground. Don't want that in there. This area's all clear now. For like tomato plants, I've got loads spare, but I think they're going to be too close to potatoes to put them in here. The dreaded blight. But I don't know. Might just do it. Might move. I can move the buckets anyway. I can move the buckets over to that walkway there, and then I could clear all this area and I could have tomato plants here. I think there's enough gap between those potatoes and here, or put them up this edge. I could actually put them up this edge and put the French beans there, I suppose, but anyway, we'll think something. But yeah, these pull out, these weeds they just pull out. It's not difficult to get rid of these. I could probably do this in about half an hour for that. It's just it's when you get all the type of weeds, couch grass, and I don't have that luckily really, so a bit of weeding tonight as well, and by the looks of it. Problem is, once I start, I have to keep bloody going, and then I'll never get to blooming work. But that'll be the next thing then, looking for another day job. Although I don't really want a day job, but hey ho, stop mumbling. So these are all the weeds that I've got, and as you can see, they are just popping out. So I've cleared that area already, basically. Just a few more little bits here. So they're not too difficult to get up and out. So I'm not going to bore you any longer in me weeding, I suppose. So I better say goodbye. I'm going to eat some lunch and then go to work. But it's getting a bit hotter now, getting a bit warmer. The sun's coming out now. So, but yes, from a nice day, nice dry day, I will leave you. Cheers guys, bye.